WWE Superstar Spotlight Series, episode number 9. We're talking the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal, or as they were known, also known by as LOD, the Legion of Doom. Managed by Precious Paul Ellering. I can remember watching them back in the old WCW days. What I always liked about the Legion of Doom, or the Road Warriors, if you will, was the fact that when they were taking two opponents, which usually at some point on the old WCW shows were jobbers. They would come into the ring, just slither into the ring, and just completely annihilate and destroy their opponents, and give them that big doomsday device where Animal would throw them up on his shoulders, and Hawk would come off with the clothesline off the top rope. Come out to the Iron Man by Black Sabbath. Used to love the Legion of Doom. Big fans of Legion of Doom, and when they got to the WWE, they did okay, but to me, WWE using Hawk as his alcoholism that he had in real life, using that as an angle, kind of ruined the Legion of Doom for me, if you will. I don't know why they did that, and making the new Legion of Doom with Heidenreich and Animal just didn't do it for me. After Hawk had basically left the WWE due to his personal demons, like I said, with the alcoholism or whatever it was that he actually left the WWE. I didn't get the whole Heidenreich and Animal just didn't do it for me. It just didn't do it at all. But the Legion of Doom, like I said, with Precious Paul Ellering, and they would get up there and they would do interviews, and Animal would say, "Tell him, Hawk." Well, and Hawk would get up there and oh, what a rush. It was just absolutely amazing to actually see the Legion of Doom in action. I mean, these two guys were like two beasts getting in there, just destroying their competition. And not to mention some of the great scalpel matches that they had in the old WCW, the scalpel matches that they had with, I think it was, they had scalpel matches with the Midnight Express and Jim Cornette, I do believe. If I am mistaken, they had the scalpel match with them. And it was just absolutely a great experience growing up, watching the Legion of Doom. I actually saw them live when they were taking on the Russians, Ivan and Nikita Koloff, Crusher Khrushchev, and the Russian chain matches and tables matches there at the Canton Civic Center in Canton, Ohio. But I really don't think there will ever be another team as dominant, as entertaining, and as good as the Legion of Doom. And like I said, when the WWE used Hawk's alcoholism or his demons that he had to actually use that stuff, and I don't know what he was thinking or what they were thinking there, and why they even done it. But to be honest with you, that was just awful for me. And then they had Sonny, who, when Precious Paul Ellering had left and stuff like that, they had Sonny come and take over for Paul Ellering, and I thought that was pretty good. Sonny in her day was good, but now don't get me started on Sonny, Timmy Lynn Cinch. That may be for another episode, Spotlight Series. But like I said, the Legion of Doom, Hawk and Animal, the Road Warriors, if you will, they were the absolute amazing team. And I miss them. And I'd like to go back into some of the shows here on YouTube, some of the archives that they have, the WCW, and seen some of their promos, seen some of their great matches that they've had. So yeah, big fan of Legion of Doom and the Road Warriors. This has been WWE Superstar Spotlight Series. This has been the Wolfman Lewis. This has been a WWE Superstar Spotlight Series. This is Wolfman Lewis. Oh, I am out.